This is a reader video for Boku no Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 16. Damn it. Welcome back to some more, but no. This is a reader video for Boku no Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 19. Links is always in the description below. Go watch it for yourself, and then come back here to see my full theories and ideas and all that kind of stuff. So go watch it now, and so they're not spoilers as to what happened in these episodes. So click away now or be spoiled. Okay, so joining me as always is the good old Zetardarium. He'll be talking in this box up here periodically if the need arises and such. Just a good drink of water. It was a cool episode. I really liked it a lot. I always love to see I wanted to see more of the internship and that kind of thing. So we got that this episode. The ones that we're missing though is, well, I mean, obviously they can't tell us like every kid in the class like what their internship is, because I'm sure a lot of them are pretty boring and like, well, not boring, but like just like they're not doing much kind of thing. So maybe just like glimpses at what they're doing kind of thing. But crap, what's her name? Froggy? Is that her hero name? Froppy. There we go. Again, I was like Froggy. I was like, what was it again? Yeah, Froppy. She had a really cool encounter on her internship. It was really cool to see more heroes in a way like her, right? Because like she's the embodiment of like a frog, right? And then her intern that she's being an intern for is the embodiment of a spotted seal. Was it? Yeah, spotted. I'm pretty sure it's a spotted seal. So it's really cool that she's interning for somebody almost practically just like her. In the same kind of vein of quirks. So it's really cool. And then that one girl with the ears and everything, she is like the perfect sidekick for the seal guy. Because he can be like out on an adventure or out way out in the water and do his like sonic chirp thing, whatever, not like the chirp, but like the clicking noise, whatever, the echolocation bit that he does. And she can pick up on it like with her ears and everything. I thought at first the kind of like wings that are on the side of her head, I thought that was her quirk, and like it was coming to play later, which turned out to be the ears thing. But it seems to be an amplifier. Her ears are just naturally good, or like not, well, unnaturally good, or whatever you want to call it. Her quirk is her ears, and the little fins, I guess, are maybe help amplify the sound coming in. So she's even way better than like her natural gift of her quirk. I think that's how it works, anyways. Maybe she's quirkless, and that tech just helps her. I don't know. No, I don't think she's quirkless, because they actually said like her quirk is her ears, or whatever. Like that's her quirk. So I guess she is a hero in that sense. She's a really cool person. Really cool character designs too, with the whole Captain Seal dude, and the girl. Like I said, they make a great team. It's hilarious that the seal guy keeps doing that like the kawaii stance or whatever, like trying to be all cute and everything. Everybody like under him or whatever is all going like, "Oh God, this again!" But like Froppy's like, it's like, "Oh, it's adorable," Like I'm sure at given time, like she'd like be just like them, how they're like, "Oh God, this again," kind of thing. Maybe not. I don't know. But again, like he shares the same kind of vein of quirk as she does, so I think that's why she likes him a lot. And maybe why she interned with him. Well, mostly because of water, for one thing. But also maybe his quirk had something to do with helping him out. Everything. Well, not helping him, but like interning under him, kind of thing. But yeah, Froppy's got a lot of good experience there, helping out with the stowaways and everything. And fighting a little bit with the villain. I mean, not really fighting him, mostly just trying to run away by time. I'm assuming that was what it was. well, like avoiding his attacks and everything, trying to get the girl back off the boat, but then getting caught and everything. But luckily, Captain Steel Dude was there. Um, but yeah, it was really cool to see after the fact, like after they got back on the docks, having that one guy compliment Froppy for her work and everything like that. Um, so it's really cool to see like people appreciating um, like the kids, right? Because like these kids, they've encountered villains multiple times that I'm assuming other students have not encountered one single villain as of yet, right? Like, and these kids have encountered multiple. Like, I'm sure once you're in the UA class and everything like that, and going through your whole semesters and everything that, getting going through the academy in this since I guess it is. You never encounter a villain unless you're in the internships with the actual pro hero. But this class has encountered multiple heroes in the rescue class. A couple of them have encountered missions with other villains and such. Well, I guess that was the internship, I guess, for all of the other heroes. Or sorry, villains. I'm trying to remember if there's any other encounter with villains that anybody else has encountered on their own. I guess in a way, Midoriya and Bakugo, before they even went to UA, they both encountered that like um, the slime villain. So I guess like that counts. I guess. Anyways, my point is they have experience with villains to some degree. Like they have a lot of experience, like seeing firsthand what a true villain looks like, what they're capable of, and a little bit of seeing what the hero side of it is, like the actual like the pro heroes and like how they deal with the pro villains or pro the evil villains. So they have like all this experience, so they have like an extreme leg up on life like right now. It's worth noting that this is a filler episode. None of this was in the manga. Okay. It was a cool episode. I did like it. It was a great episode. Like I said, I love to see the internships because like I'm sure they're just gonna breeze past it. They're just gonna be like, yep, this happened, this happened, this happened. These two people are together under this guy, like the forearm guy kind of thing. These two girls are with this girl. This guy was with this guy kind of thing. So like, I'm sure they're just gonna touch on it like briefly, like in the manga state, I'm assuming like just like one or two panels each of each like set of internships or whatever. Um, but I hope they do more. I hope they do like not just like a little bit of information of what they're doing. I hope they actually get into um, a little bit of what they're getting taught, kind of thing. Like with Froppy, for instance, I know this is a filler, but like it was a good filler. It was a great freaking filler. If this is a filler, which as their name says, it is a filler, so it's a great episode. But it was cool to see the I guess I'm trying. It's not the intern because she's the intern. What would be like the employ? I can't remember the term. Like, what would the term be for the captain in this like instance? Because like I know interns, like Froppy's the intern, but like the internee? No, that's not right. Shoot, my mind's running a blank. Um, I can't think of it. I can't think of what the term is. Like, what would the captain be in this? Because like Froppy's the intern. Um, well, oh my god, my brain is like wrapped. There's a term for it. Shoot. I can't remember. Anyways, I'm not gonna dwell too much on it. Anyways, um, the captain, in this sense, teaching the intern a little bit about like being a pro hero. That's the kind of stuff I would love to see. Genist, for instance, we saw a little bit of Genist and Bakugo in the streets, like taking like a stroll down the road and everything like that. It was interesting to see that because Bakugo just explosively just yelled at the kids, and then Genist was like, "Calm down, do this kind of thing," and then he went to go attempt to do to talk with them, but just escalated it even further. But like just showing that the pro heroes that the kids are interning for are actually teaching them a little bit about being a pro hero and what it's like and life lessons, that kind of thing. I would love to see more of that, definitely. Um, but yeah, it's really cool. Like I said, I would love to see not only the kids we've seen so far intern with the pro heroes, but I would love to see the other kids in the class, like Mina and the Invisible Girl, all the other kids that we haven't seen, like that one, the silent guy, with he's a kind of like a I can't how to describe him. What's his name? Like the big guy with like the kind of like the straight mouth or whatever that doesn't talk at all. Um, I think he's good with animals. Great boy, never yeah, great boy. Yeah, like all these kids, we've seen like bits, like little tiny like bits of like what they're into right now. But I'd love to see like all of them at least once through like all of their bits. Also, Earphone Jack girl, um, or I guess her name is Earphone Jack, right? Or that's her pro hero name, um, or crap, I think it was right. Earphone Jack, something. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, Earphone Jack. She had a cool encounter with her internship. She had the one um, big dude that she's interning for. Um, they had a encounter with some villains. It seems like, and the hostage situation. So she like listened in to see how many were there, letting him know what's happening, and then they said like, all right, let's go, and they like bust in there to go get the villains, and then like and then she helps the hostages get out of there, kind of thing. So that was a good combo on their part. Earphone Jack's gonna go a long ways. I can definitely see that. Her quirk is very useful. And then we saw a little bit about uh, Uravity. Her and was it Gun? Something Gun. Gunhead. There you go. Obviously Gunhead. But yeah, him teaching her fighting techniques, that kind of thing, because she wanted to learn how to fight villains, and she doesn't want to be a rescue hero that's like like can't defend herself. She wants to be, open new doors, kind of thing, and excel her range of abilities that she can do. So it's gonna be really cool to see how far she gets with that. And how, like her succeeding, right, like in defending somebody like straight up with just like her physical strength besides her actual quirk. I'm sure it's going to amplify her abilities if she can use these techniques to dodge attacks, getting close to the enemy, use her quirk on him, make him float or whatever. So what she definitely needs to do is learn techniques to avoid combat and getting close, right? Like if someone's attacking you, dodge it and like just like dodge all their attacks, get real close to them, touch them, make them fly away, fly up, out of harm's way, or do something, right? She needs techniques like that, but also hand to hand is also good. Avoiding getting him, like in this case, a knife, right? Like she was getting taught by Gunhead by what to do if a knife wielder was coming at you, right? Just like pivot, take their hand, pin the ground, and then like rotate their hand to get rid of the knife and kick it away, kind of thing. Um, but yeah, Gunhead's a pretty cool guy. You would think from his name and like his style, his uniform style and whatever like that, he would be like uh almost kind of like a mean bounty hunter kind of guy or whatever like that. But he seems like a genuinely cool guy. Um, I guess all the pro heroes seem pretty cool. Like a Genius is kind of like giving off this weird kind of vibe for me. I'm not quite sure how to feel about him yet. Um, he seems to be very like I mean he's intelligent for sure, and but he's got this kind of like thing about him where he wants to be seen. He wants to be he wants to control his sidekicks, like because he's like literally changing the style that they're going for. Like he's literally like changing them, And many other things. Like it's kind of giving me this weird vibe about him that like I know he's like up there in the ranks of like the pro heroes and everything, but like still like there's something about him that's kind of strange. I'm not sure how I feel about him. I'm sure he's still a good guy, but there's kind of like this underlining kind of like weird thing with him that I'm not sure about yet. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be interesting to see more about him if we do get him. Best genius, the fourth best hero. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's something about that helm that doesn't fit right with me, but I don't know. It could just be me. I don't know. But yeah, so it's gonna be cool to see Todoroki do stuff as well, and oh gosh, who else? Like all the kids, really. Just like every kid in the class, I would love to see a little bit about what they're doing. Um, uh, and maybe even like some of the B class, right? Like, or I guess 1, 2, or no, wait, what was the class next to them? Was it B1? No, not B1. It was no, it was one. I can't because I know like the main class is 1A, right? So like there's got to be like 1B or 2A. I don't know. I don't know. The next class over, I'd like to see if they show anything about more of them because we know that one girl with the who can like grow her hand, she's with oh my God, names right now for me are like losing me left and right. Um, the the big hand girl and the creati is I think her name. 1B is a class, kind of late, yeah. But yeah, like her, them two are together, and they're 1A and 1B. So I like to know what the other students in 1B are doing and what they're interning for and everything. But I don't know. All in all, great episode. I really, really did enjoy it. I think that's it. Um, we didn't get to see any kind of major plot line for the villains as of yet. Just, I guess, more so um, like the news are still going on about Stain and everything like that. So I mean, we have to wait and find out what happens there. The villains are gone quiet in this episode, so we're not sure on them. All the new villains, I should say, that's been popping up like recently, like last episode we had. We saw, or was it last episode? Crap. One of the episodes previously, we saw bits and pieces of the new villains. Yeah, it was the last one. Like the one schoolgirl, the guy in the forest, the zombie looking dude who like has like his whole bottom half jaw kind of like sewn on together kind of thing. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see when they come out and what happens at the very end of this season. Seeing how it's gonna be 24 episode season if I remember correctly, so we're getting close. We're about like 5 episodes to the finale, or I guess on the 5th episode. Was it? Well, yeah, on the 24 would be the finale, correct? Like, do we know that for a fact or 25? Okay, so yeah, 24 sound like I guess the normals, like 25 is yeah. Okay, sweet. So 6 episodes. um, all right. So I think that's it. I think I missed anything. It was a cool episode, like I said. It was really, really cool. I had a lot of fun watching it. Even though it was filler, it was a great filler. I had a lot of fun with it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and tune in next week for episode 20, where hopefully we see some villain action. Hopefully some more internships, that kind of thing. I would love to see more of that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next reaction. Thank you, everybody.